Hey artists, if some of you are getting into the Lego project, you want a little extra guidance in how to actually draw the Lego figure, since I'm not going to provide a template. So here are some tips in drawing your Lego person. So regardless of what you're drawing, when you start out, you want to draw really light lines. Now I'm going to press a little harder so that you can see on the video, but you're not pressing too hard with your pencil because you want to be able to erase those lines. These are called guiding lines or gesture lines, and they kind of help you like map out where everything goes. So you can see I'm really not trying to make the smoothest line. I'm just setting a general rectangle. If you want and feel more comfortable, you can use a ruler for this, but really it doesn't need to be perfect. You'll clean it up later on. And then what I would do before I add more of the details is I would just go ahead and draw like a quick line for where the waist is going to be, and then a quick line for where the feet are going to end. What this does is it sets your proportions to make sure that it's all going to fit on the page. If you go in and start adding the detail and move down the Lego, sometimes you find that you run out of paper and then you've already done all that work. So just drawing a line for the waist and a line for the feet are going to help you make sure that it fits on the page. So once you get your general rectangle in there, you want to start adding kind of those small details, and it's really just one line at a time. You can look at the image in the slideshow for reference. Your neck is going to be slightly shorter, but you're just trying to draw the lines in comparison to how they relate to the other lines. For the shoulders, just go ahead and draw a horizontal line that goes across. It's going to be slightly bigger than where the lines for the head end. And then I would jump down to that waistline and kind of set that line in there. Again, it doesn't have to be super neat right now. You can go over these lines at the end and really clean them up. The waistline is going to be slightly wider than the shoulder line, because then you can take a ruler and just connect those lines to get that angle. And you're going to do that on both sides. If it doesn't look even, you can go ahead and clean it up. You want to fix the problems that you have instead of erasing everything and starting over. Then really the legs exist within a rectangle, so you're going to add just a simple rectangle at the bottom here. I like to go ahead and draw my line for my shoes and for the knees. And then I go and create the space that separates the two legs. And you can go and erase those extra little lines there if that helps. I'm gonna draw the details for the arms. You're just gonna add kind of a curve. I would just start with that curve on each side, try and make them similar. You can always adjust them if they need it. And then the line kind of goes straight from there. Well, I'm going off the page here. Let me see if I can, there we go. Then you can use a curved line for the end of the arms, kind of like a deflated rainbow. For the wrists, you just add two little lines coming out from there. And then I like to do a really curved line for the hand to kind of set that shape. And then I go in and I connect. And you can see I have my basic Lego structure here. So I've kind of got these scratchy lines. If I have a mistake at this point, it's no big deal. I can kind of erase areas that I want to adjust. But at this point, if I'm ready to kind of finalize those lines, I can go in and either, if I'm unsure, I can go in with a ruler and really kind of press a little bit harder if I want it to be really, really neat. Or I could just kind of trace if I'm pretty confident in my ability to draw a straight line. You're gonna go over these lines here, and you can always erase those kind of guiding lines that you started out with. And that'll place the proportions. It will get everything kind of where it needs to be before you commit to your final lines there. But overall, just to review, you're getting that rectangle in, you're adding small rectangle at the top, the bottom, drawing a line for the shoulders, slightly bigger than the head, and then jump down to the waist and draw that line there. So all you have to do is connect the two pieces. Draw a large rectangle coming off of the waist, and then a line across for the feet, a line across for the knee area, and then you can separate those legs there with that small vertical rectangle and add in those hands. If you need any more questions, I'm in room G206. You're welcome to come ask me or ask your teacher, and we will be able to help. I hope this works out. Good luck.